Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1. Well, hello tubers, hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy YouTube universe. Today I had to go all the way into town, do a little bit of Xmas shopping and food shopping and blah blah blah. It seems like everybody's in these damn food stores and shopping malls. It's crazy. These parking lots that were never full, the rest of the year are full now. In fact, you gotta run around looking for a parking spot. So, anywho, and the point of the video today is, it seems few people like free money. It sounds crazy, but it's goddamn true. Absolutely true. You know, being that it is almost Christmas and almost the end of the year, I review my finances, review things, see how my investments and all my other little proclivities have resulted. Well, I'm looking at all the freebies, all the credit card churning promos, bank account promos, all these different accounts. How much free crap did I get? Generally, most of my freebies result in cashola, because I like cash. Most people like cash, but some people don't. Most people like other people's cash. I like my own cash, thank you very much. That's why I'm always looking after myself and not asking you to pay my bills like some other people do on the YouTubes. But anyway, the big number here, it's quite surprising. You know, I milked a bunch of promos by opening some accounts, opening up some credit cards and whatnot. The total as it comes in almost all of this, I'd say 80% of it is cash. The number, drum roll please, $850. $850. Now, through the course of the year, I do tell people that I come across, I even mention it occasionally here on YouTube, but I tell people, yeah, these are people that are regular, you know, working class earners, you know, people that make between, pick a number, 60 and 130,000 a year. And most people fit into that bracket here in Canada. And I say, hey, what kind of credit card are you using? And they go, well, I got this credit card I got back in 1985 and I've never changed and I still use it. It's like, okay, what's it do for you? Almost nothing. Well, you got to play the game. Essentially, $850. If you made $85,000 a year, that would represent 1% of your income. And that's, you know, of the gross value. This is tax-free stuff here, folks. Most people, to earn $850, they got to earn $1,200-1,300. And the funny thing is, the majority of people I mention this, they kind of get a glazed over look. And they're like, oh, geez, sounds like work. And they go, yeah, it's good 15 minutes of your life to get this shit. Now, most people, when they go to work, you know, they're making 20, 30, 40, maybe $50 an hour. And then they got to pay taxes, their union dues, their professional fees, their parking, their gas to get to work. Blah, blah, blah. The reality is most people don't, they don't take home the gross amount. So their time is worth something. Everybody's time is worth something. Now, if the payback for 15, 20 minutes of your time is well in excess per hour, if you rate it per hour or portion thereof, it's greater and it's free money and you're just leaving it on the table. All you got to do now, I know my audience can be in New Zealand, Australia, you know, Europe, Great Britain, the United States, Canada. Okay, you got that Google, you type in best credit card promo December 2023, best bank account promo, checking account promo. You just sift through the listings, know the rules. My favorite are the ones that just pay me cash. I don't want to credit, I don't want to have to do that. Now, if that's the best you can get, do that, but I like cash. And then you're going to ask, well, Andrew, what do you do with that money? Well, it's like getting your cake and eating it too, and then getting more cake. I invest it into my tax-free savings account. So, for example, if I buy even fairly secure, you know, equities that pay a dividend, all the money just goes straight in there and it keeps making me money. And I still run into a lot of people, these middle earners, you know, they're in that mucky middle, 60 to 130,000 a year, and they go, I can't afford to invest. Well, how about invest with free money? Free money. I mean, you compound those returns over 5 years, and you got something there. But it seems like the wealthiest people tend to play this game the best. And ironically, their time is worth the most. And I get it. If your time is worth $500 an hour, if you're some corporate attorney, you're making $500 an hour doing something, maybe it's not worth your time to even sign up for this kind of crap because your time's worth high. But most people on YouTube that are watching this video, most people that watch YouTube period are not high earners. They're people that earn a lot less. In fact, there's a lot of people that earn less than $60,000 a year, and these types of things will do a lot more for you, especially if you're on a fixed income and you're a pensioner. You are foolish to leave this money on the table. Find an account, like I'll give you an example, the Tangerine here in Canada. They had the promo where you got to know the rules, you got to read the fine print, you got to know exactly what you're getting into. You sign up for a checking account, and it's free. There are no monthly fees. There's no minimum amount you have to keep in the account, right? You sign up for it, and you use their debit card that they send you, and they're going to give you a rebate of 20% of everything you buy, up to a ceiling of $400. I did that. I just carried about my life. Trust me, I'm a lazy person. I wouldn't do this stuff if it took a lot of effort. It's just a matter of carrying a bunch of cards in your wallet or your purse if you're a woman. Even a lot of the young girls don't even carry purses anymore for some reason. Well, you just pull out the card that's going to get you the most. For that Tangerine example, until I got to that maximum, I used that all over and over for online purchases. And then in the end of the promo, they sent me the money in the bank account. And from there, I electronically transferred it to another account where it was invested. Easy peasy. I got other credit cards that give me 2% cash back on, food, restaurants, alcohol, gasoline, things like that. I churn all my consumables through that. And there's times where maybe one card doesn't pay you as much, another card pays you more. There's certain categories of spending that won't get you the 2% or 3%. Some will only get you 1%, but 1% back is still infinitely better than 0. In fact, many of the RV parks that I've paid for, and I've spent thousands of dollars on RV pad rentals over the years. You pay your rent, that's $10,000 a year on RV parks. Use a card that at least gets you 1% back. Boom, there you go. You got $100. You got $100 back, right? $100 is $100. Thank you, Jesus. It gets invested. Easy peasy. And if you are Canadian, the biggest bazonka promo out there is with the Canadian Tire Triangle MasterCard. You download the app, you activate all their little promos with all their affiliated different departments and companies, I guess. But even at the main Canadian Tire store, there's so much crap that you need on a daily basis. Run it through your card, activate these promos. There's times, you spend $35, they give you $7-8 in Canadian Tire electronic money, which is spendable like cash for anything in the store. When you're getting a rebate of, 8 to 12% on your spending, and then you just, amass it, and every 60 days, buy dog food for your dog for free. In fact, I read vloggers that do that here in Canada. They do not spend money feeding their dog because they just use their Canadian Tire Triangle MasterCard and get so many rewards, especially with the promos. It's ridiculous. Now, you always got to do the math and know if the annual fee, I try to avoid annual fees, but do the numbers and know what you're getting into to see if it's worth it for you. Doesn't take long. It's not very hard. There's so much information out there from whatever country that you do your banking and your spending in. There's so many financial institution companies, fintechs that are all competing for your business, and you might as well play the competition game. That's what capitalism's all about. And, to open these accounts, typically you do it online. You send them a picture of your driver's license, your passport, blah, blah, blah. They mail you a card, whether it's a credit card or a debit card. They open up an account, bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle, and next you are making free money. and all you're doing is spending. You go to the gas station, you gotta buy gas, right? If you own a car, you gotta buy gas, you gotta buy food, you gotta buy insurance, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy. You might as well be rewarded. You know, in the old days, I probably got about 20 free flights. I used to play the frequent flyer game and have the companion fares and the free lounge access, and it was fun. Did it for decades. Don't travel as much. I still travel several times a year on a plane, but I do not travel like I used to, where in the younger days, man, I was probably on a plane every 6 weeks doing something, so I wanted to maximize, my rewards. But now, since I'm not flying like I used to, I want cash. I just want to invest it and live smart and prudent. But it still gets back to that glossed over crazy look that I get when I mention it to people. Some peers, some acquaintances, some friends, some even strangers if we get on the topic. And they get the glazed over look like, gee, why would I do that? It sounds confusing and difficult. And I'm like, right? Well, going to your job sounds difficult. You're going to some crappy job making $18 an hour and treated like garbage. Meanwhile, you just put money in your pocket by spending as you normally do. Get the right card, get the right accounts, get the money back, invest it. Or even if you don't want to invest it, spend it on somebody you love. Spend it on yourself. You're leaving money on the table. Why would you do that? It just sounds crazy to me. That is my Christmas gift to you. You get out there, use that Google. Get out there, sign up for this crap. Get your free money, man. But it's still substantially enough that $850 is $850. Hell, even in US dollars, that's still what, $550, something? Hey, I'll take it. And what else have I been doing for deals lately? Oh yeah, you'll never believe it. Flying overseas, got a deal, $20 US. Actually 27 Canadian. Flying overseas, and I actually got to book another flight overseas. I'm going to do that when I get home today. Got to book another flight. I'll be doing that on a card, earning extra money back today. In fact, today, I think with my spending, just bombing around town doing stupid shit and buying stupid things that I'd normally have to buy anyway, I bet you today, by the time today is done, I'm probably going to earn at least, $8 back today, just living my life. And you go, $8 is nothing. Yeah, it adds up. $8 today, $8 another day, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, my total this year, $850 Canadian dollars. Money for nothing. If you ain't doing it, well, guess you don't need money. You look at what's going on in the economy. A lot of people hurting out there. Even people with money, they're not doing quite as well as they used to. Why not do better? Hey, save your money. It's yours after all. Anyway, put your comments down below. Hope you're doing well. And I shall talk to you soon. Over and out.
I got you.